Do you feel like you don't have enough English vocabulary and so you hesitate to participate in conversations, or you feel embarrassed when you're a little slow to find your words? Is this you? Then I have something for you today. Hi, I'm your English coach, Christina, and welcome to Speak English with Christina, the best place to become more confident speaking business English step by step. Now, if you're watching this lesson, you have already taken one step to becoming more confident. So good for you. And if you want to advance and learn with me each week, please subscribe to my channel and click that little bell so you'll know when my next lesson is ready for you. Now, today I want to share with you 9 things that you can say to get unstuck in conversations. Now, we often forget, especially learners of English, often forget that every confident speaker uses these strategies for good communication. It's just a natural part of communicating. Native speaker or not, you will get stuck in a conversation at some point. I get stuck, you get stuck, we all get stuck in conversations. It happens. It's normal. Confidence is not about speaking perfect English. It's knowing that you can easily get unstuck when it happens. And this is something, it still happens to me in French, and I'm fluent in French. I've been living here for 16 years. It definitely happens to me a lot in German now that I've just recently started. I know I'll get stuck, but I have learned specific phrases so I can feel confident going into conversations. Now, in English, we have an expression, practice makes perfect. I don't like that expression. We're not trying to be perfect. So let's say practice makes progress. And we're going to make some progress with these 9 phrases today. All right. Situation number 1 is when you don't find the word that you need. You can say, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue. That's an idiom. And it means like, it's right there, but it's not coming out of my mouth. I can't find the word. I know it, but I can't get it right now. And it's okay. If we have an idiom to explain this feeling, it's because it happens to everybody. Another thing that you can say is, I don't know what the word is, but it's... And then you can describe the thing. For example, let me think of an example here. On my phone here, I'm recording this little thingy here. I could say, I don't know what the word is, but it's that thing that connects your microphone to your phone. I can't remember the name. And that's totally okay. The other person will either know the word and help you, or they'll say, I don't know what that's called, but I know what you mean. And you can continue the conversation. Or you can also say, my mind just went blank. And it means I had the word, but I just lost it. And you can, try to find the word. The other person might help you to try to find the word. But if no one can find the correct word, you can just say, never mind, it's not important. Never mind, it's not important. And then just change the topic totally. It's a normal way to do a conversation, I promise. So in these kinds of situations, you can try to, keep a positive attitude. Be light about it. Don't panic. Don't stress about it because it happens to everyone. Situation number 2. You forget your ideas. You forget your ideas. So you start explaining something and then you can't remember what you planned to say or where you were going with that story. And I know this happens to me in English. It maybe happens to you in your native language also. It's okay. And you can just say, I don't know where I was going with that. And then you can continue with something different totally, change the topic, etc. Or you can say, I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, and change the topic. So just remember that, a conversation it's not a test. It is not an evaluation of your level. You're not there to show the other person your English skills. Conversation, it's about connecting with other people. It's about exchanging information. And it's normal to get stuck sometimes, but after this lesson, you will have the confidence and the expressions to get unstuck. All right, situation number 3. You just don't know what to respond to the person. When someone asks a question and you have to think about the ideas and the words, that's a lot for your brain to think about. And it's normal if you need a little bit of time to gather your thoughts and gather your words. So don't panic. You can take a little bit of time. And if you want to let the other person know that you're thinking, and it's totally fine, you can say, let me think about how to answer that. Let me think about how to answer that. Or, let me think about how to explain that. Let me think about how to explain that. And you may have noticed in all of these expressions, I'm also using body language, facial expressions, and that helps with your communication also. And another thing that you can say that I like, it's good question. What do you think? And that way, while the other person is speaking, you can have time to think about what you want to say. Now, it means that maybe you're not listening as closely to the other person as would be ideal, but that's life. So you can ask what they think. Now, of course, that does not work with questions like, what time did the boss say the meeting was tomorrow? I don't know. What do you think? No, that doesn't work. In that case, you could just say that you don't know or something like that. Anyway, if you want to take the next steps with me and continue learning and becoming confident in English, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so that you'll get next week's lesson, things that you should never say at work. And if you feel that today, one of your big problems is translating in your head from your native language to English, and you want to stop doing that, watch this next lesson, how to stop translating in your head and think directly in English. And I will see you over there in the next lesson.